So in this lecture, I would like to discuss about the concept of the formal charge. In previous lecture, we discussed about the concept of the resonance energy, and examples of the molecules showing the resonance. Now, somewhat this topic is also related to the resonance, because now we know how to represent the molecule in the different electronic structure. Then in that case, what is the formal charge on that particular atom, and how we can calculate that formal charge? Either it may be positive or negative. So representing the structures of some molecules or ions, it is observed that some of their atoms are assigned by some charge. When we are representing the molecule or ion, some of the atoms are acquires a some charge that may be positive or negative, depending upon their electronic configuration and electronic distribution of the molecule. So generally these charges are called as formal charges. So what is a formal charge? Formal charge may be defined as the charge that an atom in a molecule. Formal charge may be defined as the charge that an atom in a molecule would have if all the atoms had the same electronegativity. All the atoms had the same electronegativity. Once again, formal charge, it is defined as the charge that an atom in a molecule. On that particular atom, there will be some charge, either it will be the positive or negative. It should be there if all the atoms had the same electronegativity. For example, in a phosphonium ion, pH4 positive, this central phosphorus atom, it is having the positive charge, and the 4 hydrogen atoms are here bonded to the phosphorus, having the same electronegativity. But why this formal charge is developed onto this phosphonium ion? Why the formal charge it is developed? Why phosphonium ion should be represented as like of this? Why it should be represented pH4, okay, plus? Or you can take the another example also, NO2 minus, okay, NO3 minus, nitrate ion. Formal charge is negative there. So why this negative charge is developed there? One of the atoms should have the negative charge. Now let us take the another example, carbonate ion, CO3 2 minus. So the formal charge on this, it is 2 negative, but one of the atom should have such type of the negative charge. So formal charge may be defined as a charge that an atom in a molecule would have if all the atoms had the same electronegativity. In this case, carbon is the central atom, 3 oxygen atoms are having the same electronegativity. In this case, phosphonium, 4 hydrogen atoms have the same electronegativity. So let us see now how to calculate the formal charge. Okay, how to calculate the formal charge. So calculation of the formal charge. Okay, in the phosphonium ion, we know that phosphorus atom carry the one positive charge here. See, and 4 hydrogen atom are neutral here. 4 hydrogen atoms are not having any type of the charge, and phosphorus should carry the +1 charge, and the electronegativity of the hydrogen atom, it will be same. Okay, it will be same. So let us see now calculation of the formal charge. To calculate the formal charge on an atom, how to calculate the formal charge now? The presence of the charge is there on the atom. So it is calculated by, it is assumed that all the electrons are shared equally and that each atom owns half of the electrons it shares with neighboring atoms. Now formal charge, it is denoted by QF. QF, it is a formal charge. Let us see how it can be calculated. So QF, it is equal to Na minus Nm. It is equal to Na minus Nm, or it is also calculated by Na minus Nlp minus 1 by 2 Nbp. Let us see what is Na, number of electrons in the valence shell of the free atom. Nm, number of electrons belonging to the atom in the molecule. Number of electrons belonging to that atom in the molecule. NLP, number of electrons as lone pair electrons or unshared pair electrons. NBP, number of electrons as bonding pair electrons. Okay, so with the help of this, we can calculate the formal charge which is present in the molecule. Either this formula Na minus Nf, Nm, where Na is the number of electrons in the valence shell of the free atom, and Nm, it is the number of electrons belonging to the atom in the molecule. So let us take some examples now to calculate the formal charge. Now this example is known to us. Phosphonium ion can be represented by this way. First of all, we have to draw the Lewis structure of that ion. Lewis structure, it is the electronic arrangement. Okay, see here. Phosphorus is now valency 5. Okay, but there is a 1 electron less. So it can be represented in this way. 4 covalent bonds are here. This 2, this 2, this 2, and this 2. So number of electrons are 8. Okay, each hydrogen carry 1 electron. Phosphorus is actually having the 5 electrons, 5 valence electrons, but 1 will be less here because positive charge is there. Means that electron should be given out. So actual valence electrons of the phosphorus are equal to 5, and hydrogen, it is having 1 valence electron. So let us calculate the formal charge. Formal charge on phosphorus atom, Qp equal to Na minus Nm. Let us write the formula here first. Formal charge, it is equal to QF, it is equal to QF, it is equal to Na minus Nm. What is Na? Number of electrons of that atom. Number of electrons in the valence shell of that atom, and Nm, it is the number of electrons of that atom in that molecule, or it is equal to Na minus Nlp minus 1 by 2 Nbp. Okay, so let us calculate the formal charge now by using this first. So formal charge on phosphorus, Qp equal to Na, number of valence electrons. Phosphorus carry 5 valence electrons, so it is 5. Then minus Nm, number of electrons of the phosphorus in the molecule, only 4. This one, this one, this one, this one, 4 are there. So 5 minus 4. So formal charge becomes equal to 1. Okay, formal charge on the phosphorus, it is 1 here. It is shown here, 1 formal charge. Or by this way also we can calculate. Na, it is equal to 5. Number of valence electrons in the phosphorus atom, 5. Number of lone pair electrons. Now there is no lone pair electron. All the electrons are bonding pair electrons. Okay. And number of bonding pair electrons, minus 1 by 2. Number of bonding pair electrons, this 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, 8. So this is 4. 5 minus 4 equal to plus 1. So in this way we can calculate the formal charge on the phosphorus, it is plus 1. Let us calculate now the formal charge on the hydrogen atom. Now Na, number of valence electrons of the hydrogen atom, it is 1. For one atom it is 1. Nm, number of electrons of that hydrogen atom in that molecule, it is 1 here. So 1 minus 1, it is equal to 0. Or by this way also we can calculate. Number of electrons in the valence shell of the one hydrogen atom, it is 1. Number of lone pair electrons, no lone pair is here, 0. Minus 1 by 2. Number of bonding pair electrons for that hydrogen, 2 here. So 1 minus 1, it is equal to 0. Thus, the formal charge on the phosphorus atom is +1 and hydrogen is 0. So we can calculate in this way the formal charge. Let us take another example to calculate the formal charge. Okay. So I would like to take the another example here. See, carbon monoxide molecule. First of all, let us represent the carbon monoxide molecule by the 3 resonating structures. Okay. So carbon is having the valency 4 here. This is first resonating structure. Oxygen is having the 6. Okay, this by this way. So double bond is there. This is first structure that is already known to us. Second resonating structure. Now shifting of these 2 electrons toward the carbon. So 2 electrons are here. Now triple bond is there. 1, 2, and third will be from oxygen to the carbon. So this oxygen is now having positive charge here, because the electrons are shifted, and this carbon is acquires a negative charge, and these electrons are remains as it. This is the second resonating structure. And third possibility is that the breaking of this bond and 2 electrons goes to the oxygen and carbon is having the positive charge. So let us show this. Okay, so 2 electrons are shifted towards the this oxygen here. Okay, so let us represent. Now acquire the negative charge, this is acquire the positive charge. Number of the electrons cannot be changed, remember this. Let us calculate the formal charge of this Q, formal charge on carbon atom for structure 1. Okay, QC. So formula, number of atoms in the valence shell of the carbon. Let us write here the formula first, equation here. Formal charge, it is equal to Na minus Nm, or it is equal to Na minus NLP, number of lone pair electrons, minus 1 by 2 into NBP. So see how to calculate formal charge on the carbon atom. This is structure 1. Okay, so number of valence electrons of the carbon, it is equal to 4 here, minus number of electrons in the molecule, 1, 2, 3, 4. In this molecule there are 4 electrons are there. So number of electrons in the molecule of that atom, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 electrons are there. So it is equal to 0. So in this structure, formal charge on the carbon is 0. Let us see now the formal by this way also, by this formula also. Number of atoms 4 minus number of lone pair electrons on the carbon. This is 2 electrons are there. Number of lone pairs 2 minus 1 by 2 into number of bonding pair electrons. This is 1 bond. This is 1 bond. So bonding pair electrons are 4. So it is 2. So minus 2 minus 2 minus 4. 4 minus 4 equal to 0. Thus formal charge on the carbon, it is 0 in this structure. Then on oxygen atom, the valence electrons of the oxygen are 6. Na equal to 6 there. Minus in this structure, how many electrons are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 electrons. So formal charge on the oxygen, it is 3. Or by this way, it is 4 minus number of lone pair electrons, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lone pair electrons are there, minus 1 by 2 into number of bonding pair electrons. Okay, this is one bond, this is one bond. So 2 plus 2, 4. Number of bonding pair electrons. So what is this? Number of electrons in the molecule. So it is 4 minus 6. Okay, so something is wrong here. Okay, according to this, sorry, this is 6. We have to keep here 6 here. Na it is equal to 6 because 6 electrons are there. So it is equal to 0. So in the structure 1, formal charge on the carbon and oxygen are equal to 0. Structure 2, see here. So formal charge onto the carbon in the structure 2, it is equal to, okay. So Na, that value cannot be changed here, it is 4, number of valence electrons in the carbon atom, minus Nm, number of electrons in the molecule. Number of electrons in the molecule. You can see here, these 2 electrons, this is third, this is fourth, and this is fifth. 5 electrons are there. So 4 minus 5, it is equal to minus 1. So formal charge on the carbon, therefore it is minus 1. Number of electrons of the carbon in the molecule, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shifting of the electrons toward the carbon. Okay. So we can represent here. Or by this formula also, we can calculate 4 minus number of lone pair electrons, this is 2. 4 minus 2, minus number of bonding pair electrons, so minus 1 by 2. Bonding pair electrons, 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6. Okay, into 6. So it is 3. So 4 minus 5, it is equal to minus 1. So carbon carry minus 1 charge here. For oxygen atom, let us see. It is very simple to calculate the formal charge. Number of valence electrons in case of the oxygen, 6. Number of electrons in the molecule. So you can see these 2 electrons are there. Okay, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6. Sorry, this is 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can see here oxygen is having the plus 1 charge here. Okay, by this way, using this formula also we can calculate 6 minus number of lone pair electrons, only 2. Okay, so it is necessary that we have to draw the structure, then and then we can calculate the formal charge. Minus 1 by 2 into number of bonding pair electrons, 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6. So into 6. So it is 3. Okay, so 6 minus 5, it is equal to 1 or plus 1. So formal charge on the oxygen atom, it is plus 1 here. Now in the structure 3, formal charge onto the carbon. Valency of the carbon, it is 4, minus number of electrons in the molecule are equal to 1, 2 and this 3. So thus carbon, it is having plus 1 charge here. Let us see plus 1 charge. By using the another formula also we can calculate 4 minus number of lone pair electrons, 2, minus 1 by 2 into number of bonding electrons, only 2 here. Okay, so it is equal to plus 1. Either by this way or by this way you can calculate the formal charge. Then for oxygen atom, number of electrons, valence electrons 6, minus number of electrons in the molecule, 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6, and this 1, 7. So formal charge in the oxygen molecule, it is minus 1 here. You can see minus 1 charge is there. Okay, so let us in this by another way. So 6 minus number of lone pair, number of electrons becomes equal to number of lone pair electrons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, minus 1 by 2 into number of bond pair electrons, only 2. So it is minus 1. So thus oxygen carry the minus 1 charge. So in this way we can calculate the formal charge. So for that purpose we have to write the resonating structure of the molecule. So I think it is very simple to calculate the formal charge here. Okay, Take the another example here to calculate the formal charge. Okay, see here, nitrous oxide molecule N2O, two nitrogen atoms and one oxygen atom is given here. So Lewis structure of the two resonating structures of nitrous oxide molecule can be represented in this way. See, now I would like to draw here first electronic dot structure of the N2O molecule. So two nitrogen atoms and one oxygen atom. Nitrogen atom, it is having the valency 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 valence electrons now here. Similarly, for this nitrogen atom, the valency 5 is there, 1, 2, then it is 3, 4, and 1 electron should be here. Okay. Then oxygen atom, it is having the valency 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the electronic dot structure. Now let us shift this electron of nitrogen to this nitrogen atom. So this nitrogen atom, it is now having the negative charge. So it can be represented in this way. That is the terminal nitrogen atom, means ended nitrogen atoms. So this is having the negative charge here because of due to this electron, shifting of this electron. Okay, shifting of this electron. Okay, this is acquire the negative charge and this nitrogen acquires the positive charge. Then for oxygen, there is a no change, as it is, it can be represented. So this is the one electronic structure. Second should be represented now. Okay, now these two electrons can be joined. Formation of the triple bond is there. By this way also, these two electrons shared and triple bond is there between the two nitrogen atoms. And shifting of this electron from between this, so oxygen is acquire the negative charge. Okay, single bond is there. So this is the second electronic structure. Okay, so these are the two resonating structures of the molecule. Let us see. Electronic dot structure can be represented in this way. So it is necessary to represent the electronic dot structure. Without writing this, you cannot calculate the formal charge. To differentiate the two nitrogen atom, this is terminal and this is central. Okay, terminal stands for T and central stands for C. Let us see this first structure. In the structure 1, formal charge on the terminal nitrogen atom, Na. Okay, formal charge, it is equal to Na minus Nm. Okay, so number of valence electrons 5. Okay, but number of electrons in this structure 1, 2, 3, 4 and this 5, because one electron of this, so 6. Okay, so 5 minus 6, it is minus 1. So you can see here negative charge is there. Or by this also we can calculate the formal charge. Another formula, Na minus NLP, number of lone pair electrons, minus 1 by 2 number of bond pair electrons. So here Na, it is 5 valence electrons minus number of lone pair electrons here. How many number of the lone pair electrons are here? This is 2 and this is 2, 4. Okay, so number of lone pair electrons are equal to 4, minus 1 by 2 into number of bonding pair electrons. So 2 bonds are there, 4 electrons, 1 bond, 2 electron, 2 bonds, 4 electrons. So 5 minus 6 minus 1. Anyway, you can calculate the formal charge here. Okay, so in this way we can calculate the formal charge on the terminal nitrogen atom. Let us see the central nitrogen atom. Central nitrogen atom. Okay, Na, it is 5, you can see 5, minus number of electrons of this nitrogen in this molecule 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, 5 minus 4, it is equal to 5, it is equal to 1. Formal charge, it is 1 here. Or by another way also you can calculate the formal charge. Na, it is 5, minus number of lone pair electrons. Now here you can see no lone pair electron is there, so 0, minus 1 by 2 number of bonding pair electrons 1, 2, 3, 4. This side also 2 bonds, this side also 2 bonds. So number of bonding pair electrons are equal to number of bonding pair electrons becomes equal to these 2 bonds, 4 plus 4, 8. So this is 4, so plus 1. So in this way we can calculate the formal charge onto the central carbon atom. Now let us see in case of the oxygen atom. Valency of the oxygen is 6. So number of valence electrons Na6 minus number of electrons of that atom in that molecule. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and this electron 6. So 6 minus 6 becomes equal to 0. So in this way we can calculate the formal charge on the particular atom in that molecule. On that particular atom we can calculate the formal charge. So this is the way to calculate the formal charge in the molecule. So what is the formal charge? The formal charge is defined as the charge that an atom in a molecule. On that particular atom, there is a development of that charge would have if all the atoms had the same electronegativity. And calculation of the formal charge is done by using this formula QF. It is equal to Na minus Nf, or it is equal to Na minus NLP minus 1 by 2 NBP. NLP, it is the number of the lone pair electrons, and NBP is the number of the bond pair electrons. So by this way or by this formula, you can calculate the formal charge for that particular atom in that molecule.